And we are live. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Tony. I'm interested in all things automation, all cool things related to AI. And so the idea is to just build cool stuff, try and build a little community of people who also like watching me build cool stuff, who can give me some ideas, and just to, really delve into this space of AI because it's changing everything and it's very exciting. So I have a ton of ideas of what I'm going to do for video content. So I hope you enjoy the content and come along for the ride. Okay, so today I am going to build I'm not going to build it. I've already built it. Maybe in other videos I'll do like let's builds, but today I'm just going to show you how I run my company in Notion. If you don't know what Notion is, it is a huge, sometimes a little bit overwhelming tool, but if you learn how to use it, you can use it to manage your life, your business, get all your projects together, and it's got this incredible capability of relating pieces of information together. So without further ado, let's talk in more showing, right? So this is my life. As you can tell, these are my goals. I just want to get stacked. It's the main important thing to me in life. So I'm not going to show you this one. I'm going to show you my business one. So here it is. Let's go through it step by step. I've tried to build this with the idea of being as aesthetically pleasing as possible and to create the most compelling and usable UX as well. So I'm a huge fan of UX UI because I feel like, especially if you spend a lot of time in front of your computer, like why not make the stuff nice to use, right? It kind of baffles me when people are okay with dealing with shitty systems all day. Like these they're called paper cut problems, right? They're like, that's a bit annoying, but I'll keep using it. Oh, that's a bit annoying, but I'll keep using it. It's fine. My whole philosophy is like build it right from the start and you'll create a really nice UX for yourself and your day will ultimately be, 5% less annoying, 5% less stressful. You'll be 10%, 15, 20% more productive. So this is my philosophy. So here is my dashboard. I'll do like a big kind of rundown here and show you what's up. So like I said before, me and my business partner, we have a little thing. It's called Automato, and we're basically really interested in AI and automation. So that aside, this is how we run our whole operation. And guess what? It's on one page, and it looks real nice. It looks so nice. Took us a while to get here, so I'm going to show you some stuff, and if you guys like it, let me know, because I'll probably make it into a template that you can just get from the Notion store or wherever we decide to put it. But we've been using this now for about 2 to 3 weeks properly, maybe a month and a half kind of as it's been building out. But to me, I've not seen anything on the internet that looks like this. And my whole philosophy here is, put your whole company, your whole business on one page, create a really nice nav bar and make it easy to just jump around. So without further ado, here is the dashboard. So it's kind of like a big navigation menu, right? Which you're kind of used to on these big sites. So we have projects, tasks, documents, prompts, resources, SOPs, codes. This can all be different depending on how you use it, but the general idea is that this column is kind of all about fulfillment and stuff that you need to have related together to get stuff done. Second column is all about, meetings. It's our customer relations, our CRM, our management, how we manage leads, contacts, all that kind of stuff. Middle column is all about like a high-level bird's eye view, which is always really important, I find, in these kind of situations. You want to never be too zoomed in on what you're doing. You always want to make sure you zoom out every now and then. The fourth column is right here, YouTube and social media. It's kind of really critical to be on YouTube these days. So this is what we're doing. We're trying to just share knowledge and learn live in front of you. and hopefully just, get some sick ideas, create a bit of a nice discussion, and see what kind of community we can build around this super exciting space. Because I'm sure you're watching this because you're interested in either Notion or AI or automation, right? So we kind of see ourselves as like a laboratory for testing and finding all these cool new products to build and show. And then on the right-hand side here, we've got milestones, business stuff, yada, yada, yada. So we've got goals. I'm going to be very transparent with you. I'm trying to get 1,000 YouTube subs. So if you are already liking this, please give me a thumbs up to help me out. I want to build 1,000 YouTube subs and just see what happens from there. My business partner, Mitch, he's going to go on Twitter. He's already got some cool ideas for threads. And then we want to try and sell a Notion template, whether it's this or we're working on another thing as well. Projects. This is kind of like where we usually go to in our meetings. We sit down and we're like, all right, what's going on here? Anytime you see like a bit of italic text, it's a project that has a specific goal linked to it. So like, why are we doing this? It's to sell this project here, the project portal, which I'll talk about in another video, which is super cool, I think. The idea is, the goal is to sell a template, or how to learn anything 100x faster with AI. The goal is to like put this on Twitter and hopefully gain some followers. It's a really cool idea that my friend has come up, my business partner and friend. We're friends as well. It's nice working with a friend. YouTube, it's an ongoing project. As you can see, it's nice to have it all in like a Kanban style. And we consistently sync on this and prioritize right here. This is a nice way to get the bird's eye view. And then syncing down into the next kind of smaller unit, or the smallest unit that we even think of in our business, is the task, which is pretty common. So it's just like my tasks, what projects it's part of, what are active. You've got your backlog separated into projects. You've got your history, so you can feel good about yourself. When you have those days and you're like, I got nothing done today. Maybe you're wrong. You can click here and be like, oh, I actually got one thing done today. Give myself a little pat on the back, And then we have like, the company's just me and Mitch, so we can kind of look at what each other is doing right here. God, I really hope I'm on my share screen mode. Bear with me. I know this is going to look really amateur, but I want to just check. Yes, I'm on my share screen mode. I've done this so many times. I've done like test recordings and like been on the wrong freaking thing. So it's just my face for like 20 minutes when I think I'm talking you through something. So good to know. Back to here. Yeah, this is how we kind of balance tasks. So if we can, it's very easy visually to see, if one of us is overloaded and we need to rebalance. And the idea here is that when we start to hire out, we're going to put everyone's kind of tasks here, and then it's very easy to rebalance and to see if there's any sneaky people that we've hired who aren't doing anything. So it's kind of like a nice little big brother thing as well. CRM, as you can see, very full, healthy pipeline here. We're not really focusing on getting clients at the moment. We're focusing on, just chatting about the things that we're passionate about online on our channels. That's the thing that we are seeing is the most effective kind of way to get yourself out there. So as you can see, we are waiting for this man, and he's taken a long time. So let's move swiftly on from that. Meetings is quite nice. We have little syncs every Monday and Thursday. You can create cool repeating templates here, which is going to be part of this template if I build it. This is where we sync. It's nice to have a bit of a structure as well. So if we just pop in here, we have like, a bit of a review. So last time we reviewed this idea that I mentioned earlier about how to learn anything 100x faster with AI. This is really helpful. Proposals. Oh, we've got a really cool thing going on here. We have got many different ways to build proposals to stand out, and depending on the platform that we're on. So for example, we've messed with Upwork. We can build like really nice PDF proposals right within Notion here. So as you can see, we haven't got many, but these are the ones that we've actually sent out and have turned into offers down the line. Products. So this is stuff that we're either in the middle of productizing, selling, building. It's done, but maybe do we want to turn it into a product or not? Who knows? And then ideas. It's always good to have a nice high-level overview. The cool thing about this dashboard, right, is you can just click there and get back to the top and be like, okay, so you can come in and just skip around. I really love this idea. The worst thing I find is to have a billion freaking tabs open in Notion, right? One, Notion is an absolute memory hog. It's a RAM eater. So you want to, this is one of my philosophies here. I'm just running a tiny little MacBook Air with 8 GB of RAM. So this philosophy is not born only out of user experience from a visual perspective. It's also like, I just want to like not overload my MacBook Air as well. So one window to rule them all. So you can just skip around, and I feel like it works really nicely. So products, we've already gone through that. Ideas, we just dump ideas here. So we've got like a nice way of just popping things into our business. And again, we consistently touch base on these in our sync meetings, and these ideas often turn into either projects or interesting documents or whatever. Probably showing a bunch of confidential stuff here. That's not confidential. All the stuff we're doing is pretty. I'm not showing anyone's address, right? If you see anyone's address, don't go and harass them, please, including these people, which are our testimonials. These are people who we've got testimonials from, we've worked for. They've said, yeah, you're really nice, love these guys. So we haven't published them yet because we're still building that part of our site. But yeah, it's really nice. This is for just like an aside. It's really good to sit and reflect on the progress that you've made in your business. It's so easy, I find, to just like grind, get into this grind set, right? I'm up. It's 6 o'clock. I'm at the gym. It's 6:20. I'm working at the gym. I'm lifting weights. I'm taking calls. It's like, all right, the grind set is incredibly useful for a startup, and you cannot do it without having that grind set mindset. But just take a bit of time to just reflect as well. Like, it's always nice to just say, oh, I've actually come quite far here. Me and my business partner have done some cool things. So I feel like embedding moments of reflection, which are also kind of useful in your company dashboard, is a really nice way to just keep reminding yourself, well done. Give yourself a little pat on the back. That's my business philosophy. So back to this. We'll jump down to documents. You start to see here we're entering a colorful land. Everything in my Notion that is a document is blue. I lean heavily onto this, including the banner. The reason why is because anything that, and you can see here it's kind of blue, I use documents to link up things. So here's a one that I'm working on right now. Everything links back to the project. So I end up having the project as like the main universal source of truth, which is just the best. So everything's color coded, easily referenceable. It's just so sick. This template is sick, if I say so myself. But yeah, you can really use Notion as an absolute powerhouse here to get your stuff done. Where the hell were we, Tone? We were on about blue, talking about blue stuff. Here we go. So yeah, Notion is an absolute powerhouse when you start to mix and relate things to each other in an effective way. Not just, you can relate too many things in Notion, I found, but if you just relate the right things, you can kind of turn it into the best project management tool to give you a high overview of your business. And create a really good universal source of truth for your projects, because you might be on that project for 2 days and then another project for 2 days. It's so nice to come back, and it doesn't take that long to do a context switch because you've got it all there. You don't have to jump around 5 different apps. It's all just in one place. So I find that amazing. And not only is it great for you, right? It's also great for when you hire out, because imagine if you hire out and you, maybe even mid-project, right? You've got to jump onto something else and you're hiring a developer to, take that project to the finish line. If you can just hand them a page, give them access to a page with all the history and the documentation that is relevant to that project, that's the onboarding right there. It's built in. You don't even need to say, oh, go here, get that document. You don't even need to explain your thought processes of how you've got to where you've got to in the project. It's all there. So I can't stress how much it's important to have one place for your truth. The truth. Follow the truth. Okay, so we're getting into Pinkland, prompts. This is big for us because we're into AI, so we put all our prompts here and they look beautiful. It's all nice and marked down. We have a nice prompt template which we can share with you guys at some point if you're interested. Resources, we sort this into like, you know, the most recent thing first at the top. So again, we're constantly coming back to resources. Mitch just popped something in here about, you know, an Empire newsletter, which we can look at, and it's got a link to, and wowsies, he's put loads of stuff here. We often come back in our sync meetings and talk about what's in here, and they often inspire a bunch of other things. SOPs, super, super important to standardize your processes, whether that's for internal use or external use. So we create like, we go hard on this. Like here is this is how you set up a project portal, and there's lots of like instructions. In fact, this is changing because I realized that I can do all of this with automation, which is so sick. Again, that's another video. Code. I come from a super codey background. I've been in development, mainly like JavaScript, Node.js for the last 7 to 8 years. So there comes a time and a place when AI cannot do the thing that you want it to do reliably. So you gotta, you know, rely on cold hard code. We just keep it really simple. We use Replit, which is a really cool online tool. I'm pretty sure it runs VS Code under the hood, and we just dump all our REPLs in here. Yeah, so this kind of corresponds to certain projects that we're building. YouTube, what am I filming right now? I don't know. I'm filming something. As you can tell, I don't always use this. What am I using? A Notion something. Notion dashboard. Let's just do it here. Right now, I'm filming Notion dashboard. And then I'll move it over to publish very soon. Very exciting. This is my first video, guys. If you're one of the first people watching this, welcome. This is the journey to 10 mil. Social media. So, God, am I on share screen? I have this I'm going to do it again. I'm sorry, guys. I need to check that I'm on share screen. Yes, we're all good. Social media, we have a really cool mix of manual social media posting and automated stuff. So we have our company website where we post blogs, sometimes manually, sometimes from a tool called Draft Horse, which lets you create really cool SEO optimized articles. Whenever we post one of those, we have an automation that like looks at it, pulls all the context, pulls all the cool nuggets of information out of that article and turns it into like 10 tweets for the week. And then we just schedule them here. So it's a nice way to keep your account like TikToking. TikTok. Fuck TikTok. Although we might have to go on at some point. No, I will never go on TikTok. It will just be YouTube. But yeah, you can, you know, get a really nice calendar view of your social media output here. So this probably I'll end up pulling in the YouTube data into here so we can see, you know, what I'm going to schedule. I plan to do 3 a week. That's the idea. Moving on to milestones. Perdón. So it's really, again, harking back to these like moments of reflection. It's really important to have milestones in your company and to celebrate them. So yeah, I am ready to leave my full-time company. I'm still working at it, but I'm ready to leave. And my business partner, Mitch, is leaving in like 7 days. So it's super exciting. We're going to unlock way more hours in the company to get stuff done and just grow. We are super excited. But yeah, another moment of reflection here. And, you know, I cannot wait until we're hitting our goals here. We have huge goals. These are just the first ones, the first milestones that we've set for ourselves. But I cannot wait to look back at this in a year and to just be like, damn, that was really exciting. And then some Stripe payouts. I'm still in the business of making this. I've only pulled one out. But the idea here is to centralize all your money as well. You know, like this is how much money you're making and keep it all in one place. The idea for this dashboard is to have one source of truth for your entire company and just to keep it on one page. So that's it, guys. I hope that was useful. I'm going to kind of call this video style a little nugget. I have no idea how long it was, but I'm guessing it was under 15 minutes. Yeah, so I'm going to put 3 of these out a week. as you can see by my YouTube Kanban board, I got a ton of ideas. And as I film videos, I keep thinking of more ideas. So I'm really stoked to get on this, to learn how to build things better, to learn how to, be on YouTube and present better, all those kind of things. It's all like a really fabulous, fun learning experience. So yeah, if you are interested in joining for the journey, then please give me a thumbs up. That would be really, really nice. Subscribe. And let's chat in the comments and see what cool things we can build together and what I can potentially share with you guys as well. All right, peace. Ciao.